Good morning and welcome to another day in Vermont. We're here in beautiful downtown Fairhaven, Vermont. And if I wanted to play it safe today with my painting, I'd set up here around the park and find a nice, calm, happy subject. But I want to push the limits a little bit. And my point is that as artists and really any endeavor, there are points where we're a little nervous to take on more than we think we can handle. Go after things that are outside what you think are your capabilities. So we're going to pack up, we're going to go up the hill and tackle a very challenging subject. My mom was born in that house right there. I just opened up my palette and it's cracked. The glass is cracked. So we're going to have to roll with the punches, hope it doesn't crack anymore or shatter. But I am going to paint anyway, I think. That's pretty jagged. I had a feeling that might happen because there's a slight bow in the bottom of that thing. You ever see the show MacGyver? We're going to have to improvise here. So this is the board I used to paint on, but it's going to become my palette today. Here she comes. It was just loose and almost came flying off. You really are flirting with disaster here. So I did do a little sketch at home from a photograph I took I think 2 weeks ago. It really is shorthand. It just gives me an idea of where the placement of things are. So I'm not going into this stone cold. I'm kind of a nut when it comes to collecting pencils. But you know, one of the simplest ones I've come across are these Cheap Joe pencils. They come in a set of 5 and they're all different softness. When I do sketch outside, I often use these pencils. So I use the 6B for sketching, but I also use the 4H, which is a very hard graphite for signing my prints, and it goes all the way up to 8B. I've come by here so many times and it's always fascinated me because it's different. There's a lot of contrast. There's that dip in the hill which I'm trying to capture. All the complexity of shapes and the interlocking integration of all that stuff excites me as a painter, as a draftsman. But also a personal connection is strong, as my mother was born right here in Fairhaven, and 200 yards down these railroad tracks I used to flatten pennies on the railroad track when I stayed at my aunt's house, and she'd cook me cube steak and give me pie for dessert. So all that hopefully factors into this painting when I'm done. my focus is so into the painting, I don't really pay too much attention about the traffic, but it's good training in that if you can paint under the harshest, fiercest... Hey, Doug! That's the pedal steel player in my old band. Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Good. What's with the cane, Pete?
That's to steady my hand when I get into detail stuff. All right, let's put in a little bit of sky here. I've been successful in my quest to challenge myself, certainly challenging. My sense is that it's got a lot of potential. I'm barely in control. I'm barely keeping it together, but I am keeping it together. Thanks very much for joining me here in Fairhaven, Vermont for another beautiful day in Vermont. See you again.
Vermont PBS, partnering with local filmmakers to bring you stories made here. For more, visit vermontpbs.org.